Alright, bro, so here I am. I just got the gold 15-minute chart up on the screen. This is from a few days ago, around like the 27th or 28th. And the reason I thought I'd make a video instead of just explaining it to you with text is because I just want to let you know how I discovered this, and the way that I discovered it helped me to understand how to utilize it more, so I thought I might as well just make a video and explain to you what happened. So a couple years ago, I wasn't in a signals group or anything, but it was this group, and when an order block would form, you would get a signal to your phone, and it would tell you that a new order block has just formed and there's been a break of structure. So then you would go on the chart, you would mark up the order block that they had sent you in the text, and then you would wait till it got to that order block and you would enter. You could either enter with a limit order or you could enter on the lower time frame. And so when I was a part of this group, I noticed that they were sending out these order blocks, and there was a break of structure, and it all seemed legit. But then, at least 50% of the time, the order blocks would fail. So then I just assumed, this was a few years ago, I just assumed order blocks must not work. They just fail. And I left it at that. Even if you use an indicator that shows you order blocks, once the order block gets broken or mitigated, the indicator just takes the order block off the screen. But then after I thought about this, maybe a year after I left that group, and this whole time up until then I was thinking order blocks didn't work, all of a sudden it dawns on me. If an order block like this one here is supposed to be a resistance, and it fails, if we break through, shouldn't it just become support, and we can use it from the other side? Hence a breaker block. So that's what a breaker block is. A breaker block is just an order block that's failed, and price has gone right through it, and now resistance becomes support. So I'll show you here. This is just two simple order blocks on the 15-minute. You can see there was a break of structure right here. So we have this first order block, and then there's a break of structure right here, making the second order block valid. And now watch what happens when price comes up to these. So a lot of people are waiting to trade at these order blocks. Waiting. And the breaker blocks are on all time frames, but I like them on the 15. So you can see here, price just broke right through this order block. Right through, like there wasn't even any resistance here at all. Just right through. And then when it came through, look, it came right back down and used it as support. So that's my theory, is that it should have been resistance. But since we didn't resist that at all, we just got two clean candles basically right through it. Price just came right through it, and then we got a breakaway gap here, and then price came back down and used it as support. So resistance turned support. I used to watch a lot of South African traders back in the day, and they love trading these flips like this. They wait for a zone that's supposed to be support, breaks right through, and they just trade it as resistance. So now watch what happens at this next order block. Same thing. People are waiting to try and short it from this order block. Boom. So right here, it came up. You kind of have a clean candle again. Look, we came right into the order block. Clean blue candle, clean blue candle. Order block was broken. We came through it. We came back down, wicked to balance out this FVG, and then busted out. So I'm waiting for the breakout like this, and then it to retest, and I know that's a valid breaker block because we broke right out of it. And yeah, for me, I mostly just use this on the 15-minute chart on the gold. And for the last few days, it's really worked out because, as you know, we've been in a solid uptrend on gold. And so gold has gone up and then come down, and I've drawn the order block. And then once we break through that order block, that was supposed to be resistance, I just wait for price to pull back to it and use it as support. So we break out of an order block, come back, use it as support. Break through an order block, come back, use it as support. Break through an order block, come back, use it as support. There's probably an order block right here too. Yeah, look it. There's an order block right here, right? We had a break of structure to the downside. Order block formed here. Price came back up. People are trying to sell from this order block. It just busts right through, and then comes down and uses as support, and then goes up. And like I said, I just mostly using this on the 15-minute chart, and it works really good for me. So yeah, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. It's pretty simple. If you know anything about order blocks or whatever, it should make sense to you. And yeah, the fact that I gave you the bit of context should help you to understand the way that it functions, and yeah, so see what you can come up with and how you can get this to work for you. Much love, brother. Peace.